One Opera Square, an impressive new vantage point for Limerick, a modern-day lighthouse symbolising a new, vibrant and competitive city on the move. It's been quite the journey getting here, but much to learn and admire on the way. Every journey starts with a single step, and we go back over a decade ago to where it all began.
And it was here at Limerick City Hall that bold decision was taken by the then Limerick City Council, supported by government, to acquire the old opera site, a site now rapidly advancing in its development with One Opera Square at its heart.
Local and national government began collaborating and innovating on Limerick's journey, and not for the first or last time. Indeed, partnership would become a key trend driving Limerick's regeneration. The 4-acre opera site had been first earmarked for redevelopment almost a quarter of a century ago. But it had, like many others across the country, fallen victim to disuse and neglect as plans for its future fell amid the ruins of the financial crash. The global economic collapse had a particular impact on Limerick, already blighted by a major unemployment crisis where it lost 2,000 jobs in just one announcement from its biggest employer, in addition to widespread social and reputational issues brought about by decades of neglect and dereliction across many areas.
This perfect economic storm left the city bereft of confidence and in dire need of leadership, one with courage, vision, ambition, and ultimately a plan. And that duly arrived as leaders with influence and with Limerick's very best interests at heart began to plot a way forward.
The outcome was the groundbreaking Limerick 2030, an economic and spatial plan, the first such plan for an Irish city and a pivotal step in Limerick's transformation. A plan is one thing, getting buy-in is another. Collaboration and innovation once again played a key role in generating support with the establishment of the Limerick Economic Forum, another first for an Irish city. This group brought together all the key stakeholders essential to delivering this plan, including government, semi-state bodies, global and indigenous business, their representative organisations, the city's university and community leaders, all at the table to enable the plan's delivery. Their next was a tangible and crucial one. With developer interest in Ireland on its knees and completely flatlined in Limerick, the city would breathe life into the market itself by creating its very own developer. And so, Limerick 2030 was formed. Its ambition to transform disused and derelict sites into engines of growth. It quickly made its mark, transforming a skeletal site at Henry Street, abandoned in the financial crash, into the stunning and multi-award-winning Gardens International. A new standard was set.
And then came a much bigger prize. Almost a decade after its previous plans had collapsed, a new vision was unveiled. At 3.7 acres, it's the largest ever commercial development in Limerick and the biggest outside Dublin.
At the heart of this new quarter is One Opera Square. In just 18 months, this 12,000 square metres of world-class office, civic and amenity space has been delivered, enough for over 1,000 employees. Crucially, and meeting the city's newfound confidence and ambition, it is built to the highest global well-being and sustainability standards to compete on an international scale. To attract the best, you must build the best. The very delivery mechanism for One Opera Square was in itself innovative, a unique 50-50 joint venture between Limerick 2030 and the Ireland Strategic Investment Fund, better known as ISIF. This investment is its biggest to date from ISIF's Regional Cities programme, which unlocks the economic potential of Ireland's 5 major regional cities. This is more than a building. It's proof of what happens when ambition, collaboration and innovation come together. And it's only the beginning. On this site you will see the 14-storey OPW building, Limerick's tallest, commence soon. Other elements will include apartments, a hotel, a new city library and a world-class civic plaza. And Limerick 2030 is already looking to its next big project. Across the river, the Cleves Riverside Quarter, a 10-acre waterfront site, is set to become another transformative development, blending 500 residential units, education, commercial, cultural and public space into a new district for the 21st century. Together, these projects and much more are positioning Limerick as a world-class location in which to live, work and invest.
The results of this decade-long journey speak for themselves. Since the launch of the 2030 plan, over 25,000 jobs have been created in Limerick, over 5,000 of them from foreign direct investment. But perhaps the greatest lesson is this: collaboration is king. When local government, national government, semi-states and the private sector unite behind a shared vision, great things can happen.
Today's opening of One Opera Square is not simply the unveiling of a new building. It's the celebration of a new Limerick, a city that has moved from recovery to reinvention. A city on a journey which plans to do more and is excited about the possibilities that lie ahead. A city setting the standard for urban regeneration in Ireland and beyond.
This is One Opera Square, this is Limerick, and this is just the beginning.